my name's Stephen Bell. I'm based in Port Kembla. So I had solar already that had been working well. So my installation was adding a battery to the mix. There's still a lot of hesitation around, was a battery going to be good? Was it worth the investment? Did do a lot of my own research. Found Lenergy easiest to deal with. The willingness to sit down and look at my numbers and figures and give me some advice. And ultimately found it was going to be a very good idea to add the battery to the existing solar. Done a reasonably good job of tracking my electricity before. So before we put the battery on, in the 7 months previous, my electricity purchased, so how much I purchased from the grid was 1,350. That's with solar. So I'm a heavy electricity usage household. So in the 7 months since I've had the battery put on, my external grid costs have been $120. So it's about 10%. Not long after I put the battery in, also purchased an EV. So that's just accelerated it. My direct debit on electricity now is $5 a month, which is the lowest it can go. So I'm stoked. It had massive savings. Main reason of going with Lenergy, honestly, was just they came across very open and honest. Absolutely no pushiness, no oversales pitch. Probably happy to talk and just sort of go back and forth on what would work best, what size would work best, what kind of electricity plan would work best, and also kept me informed of things that were changing. So around the time of putting this on, all the rebates were in flux. There was no rebate, then there was the New South Wales rebate, and then there was the federal rebate. But in between all of that, there was a lot of doubt around what was going on in the market, including with electricity plans. Whilst it was in a state of flux, there was still no push to just, we just got to sell something. So I really appreciated that, and they were giving me information like, I think the OVO plan came online around that time with the 3 for 3. I always just felt like it was a open and honest interaction. Just really easy to deal with. They were very accommodating in terms of scheduling the appointments, always took my call or returned my call, in a timely manner. They kept me up to date as things changed regarding, installation dates. And I know it was the launch of the rebates, so the team were flat out, but they were very transparent about when it could be done. Just easy to deal with, to be honest. And including also follow up afterwards, just checking in to make sure the system was working as expected and had a chance to test out the features. Yes, I would. One of my colleagues at work has just had their battery installed with Lenergy. He had done the same thing, and he just got the 3 things, and he mentioned Lenergy, and I said, well, I had no issues, so one of my friends has just not long done that. I've even convinced my skeptic of a dad to put one in, so he's I think he got his quote yesterday. I think someone came out, I'm not sure if it was you or not, Dave Bell. So my dad's getting his quotes and stuff now, and he was probably the ultimate skeptic. Even with solar, he's got solar as well, I think he's seriously considering extending his solar and adding a battery as well, just based on how it's performed and also how nice Lenergy were to deal with. So